Morphin time! Yeah!
Many Power Rangers fans watched parts of several seasons, but in the 90s it was very difficult to watch a complete season as TV channels sometimes changed the programming. Because of this, many fans didn't get to see the end of their favorite season of Power Rangers and don't know how it ended. When Power Rangers started in 1993, it was very difficult to follow the continuity of the series, as sometimes the TV channels broadcast what they wanted and didn't mind cutting the series. Besides, the first season had 60 episodes, and this was too much to be able to follow it on television. That's why today I want to tell you how the first season of Power Rangers ended. If you have seen even a little of the first season of Power Rangers, then you know that Rita escaped from the container where she was locked up, and because of this, Zordon looked for 5 young people who could be the Power Rangers to defend the Earth. After many battles, the Green Ranger appeared, who at first was under a spell by Rita, but then Jason broke the spell and Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, joined the team. After all this, and many battles, where the Power Rangers defeated Rita, we reached the last episode of the first season. In this episode, Zack is in love with a girl named Angela and wants to give her a special gift for her birthday. The gift Zack wants to give her is some pearls, and this gives Rita an idea to look for the perfect monster and face the Rangers once again. When they are at school, Zack meets Angela. He tells her he has a surprise for her and asks her to accept the invitation to eat at a restaurant. She accepts the invitation, and it is time for Zack to look for the pearls. At that moment, Rita's monster is waking up under the sea, and it is an oyster in the form of a monster. Zack keeps looking for the pearls, but finds nothing until a man appears in the park who offers him some pearls, and Zack buys them. In the end, the man was a fake and was a patroller of Rita, but Zack never knew it. At the restaurant, Zack and Angela arrive accompanied by Tommy and Kimberly. In the park are Jason, Billy and Trini, who start fighting with Rita's patrolmen. Alpha and Zordon realize Rita's plan and warn Jason, Billy and Trini and ask them to warn the other Rangers. Meanwhile, at the restaurant, Skull and Bull are hired to play romantic music for Angela. Then, Zack, to fix the situation, gives her the pearl gift he had for Angela. At that moment, the waiter arrives with a biscuit, but he bumps into Skull and Bull and falls on the table. Zack and Tommy go to the bathroom to clean up, and Angela wants to try on the pearls. At that moment, Jason, Billy and Trini arrived to warn her, but it was too late. Angela put on the pearls, and everyone around froze and couldn't move. The only ones who were saved were Zack and Tommy, since they were not around at that moment. Zack and Tommy go to the command center, and Zordon shows them the monster and explains how dangerous it is. Then, the Rangers morph and go in search of the monster in order to defeat it and save the frozen people. The Rangers split up to look for the monster in different places, and suddenly the monster attacks Zack. The monster throws a dangerous liquid at Zack, and just as he is about to defeat it, Tommy comes to the rescue. Zack tells Tommy not to touch him, as the liquid was a dangerous acid that was penetrating the suit and hurting him. Tommy then passes the shield to Zack so that he can heal faster and protect him. At that moment, the monster also throws the same liquid at Tommy, and he is left lying on the ground unable to fight. Zack hits the monster so hard that it sends him straight into the sea, breaking the spell and freeing the other people. Because of this, Angela's pearls disintegrate, and she gets mad at Zack because she thinks they were fake pearls. Zack arrives and explains to the other Rangers what is happening. They all morph and enter the sea inside the Megazord in search of the monster and a dangerous pearl that can destroy everyone. The Rangers' mission is to destroy that pearl to save the world, so they use the power of the Megazord and destroy the pearl. This angers the monster, who quickly attacks them. The fight starts under the sea, and the monster has the advantage since it is its natural habitat. Previously, Tommy had stayed on the beach, and Jason asks him for help to call the Dragonzord since the Dino Megazord is not made to fight underwater, but the Dragonzord is. The Dragonzord arrives and with one blow knocks the monster out of the water. Still, the monster attacks the Dragonzord, entangles it with a chain and throws acid at it. Then, the Power Rangers arrive with the Dino Megazord to save the Dragonzord, clean it and free it. At that moment, the Dragonzord attacks the monster, and the Rangers destroy it with the Megazord sword. That's how the first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ends, but everyone knows that the best part is when they start each season, because that's when they introduce the new stuff. In the beginning of the second season, we can see the arrival of one of the best villains of the franchise, Lord Zed, which takes Rita out of command, and he remains as the new Emperor of Evil. In this season we can also see the destruction of the old Zords and the arrival of the new Zords. Another change was the Patrolmen, which are now the Z Patrolmen and are stronger than Rita's Patrolmen. The most important change of the second season is the end of the Green Ranger. Tommy Oliver runs out of Green Ranger powers, but Zordon gives him the power of the White Ranger, a transformation that has been one of the most iconic in all of Power Rangers history. If you like the first season of Mighty Morphin, like this video and subscribe to this channel for more seasons of Power Rangers.